I'm not sure how the Christian community, especially in northern Nigeria, have had to receive the words of the Islamic cleric there. But how exactly have you received those words? Particularly the fact that I see 3 governors there who perhaps were just laughing.
We've been living in pretense in Nigeria, lying to ourselves that we are together, lying to each other that there is unity, lying to each other that we are co-citizens. But for us as Christians in the North, we know the pretense have always been there for all these decades. So I think Sheikh Jingir just find an opportunity to open up what has been happening in the secret, because when we cry out that we are being persecuted, when we cry out that there is a dominance or people have deliberate attempt to dominate us, no, why are you complaining? This is not true. Today we have it. The man didn't just say it in his room. The man said it in the presence of 3 governors, and they were all smiling. An action that would have been frowned upon, an action that would have been rebuked, an action that would have been rejected by them instantly. But because this is the reality of what happens in a larger heart of our colleagues, our neighbors here. So they just say it out. So to us as Christians, we are glad that at least Nigerians can understand when next they hear us crying, and look, we have been marginalized. When the next year, even if it is not commanded as my colleague said, I like what he said, and I'm so happy that we could have people like him speaking out. But you know, these are things that we experience every day. People looking down on us. How could someone in such a gathering call me, Reverend Hayab, an infidel, or call every Christian an infidel? He did not even have the courtesy to understand as a cleric. And I wonder, all these years of his teaching, what has he been teaching his people? You can see he has been teaching them hate. He has been teaching them dislike for the Christian folk. So when a young man out there burnt our church, don't blame him, understand where he's coming from. So for us, we just simply realize that this whole thing that has been acting as if it does not exist is coming out to public glory. Will you tell me that the current Muslim ticket that you claim to have put was only elected by Muslims? No, sir. I can count names of states that are mostly Christians. The man won in those states. So it wasn't just the Muslims that voted for him. Even though we had concerns and advised that there should be a balance for fairness, but we were not going to war to insult anybody on anything. We only wanted understanding and togetherness, as our brother has quoted from Constitution. If you respect me, you don't come out publicly and make such kind of derogatory statement against me, against my faith, just for politics. It's no longer politics. It is the reality that has been going on the ground.